Good morning, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, I welcome you to the award presentation ceremony of the Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development for the year 2011. We begin with the welcome address by Shrimati Sonia Gandhi, Chairperson, Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust.
Honorable Rashtrapati ji, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Shrimati Ela Bhatt, and sisters from SEWA, distinguished members of the jury, distinguished guests, I welcome you warmly to this ceremony where a prize commemorating one of India's most remarkable women is being conferred on another remarkable woman who has touched and changed millions of lives. Indira Gandhi's concern for the poor is well known. Inspired by Gandhiji's example and philosophy, Shrimati Bhatt has dedicated her life to the cause of uplifting the most poor, most vulnerable, and most marginalized working women. Like a sunbeam of light that falls into a dark room and holds its ground, she has illuminated and dispelled the darkness in their lives, bringing them hope and new possibility. She has helped them to transcend their circumstances and step onto the ladder of economic opportunity. SEWA's footprint now extends to 10 of our states and to Afghanistan, and it has inspired others as far afield as Africa and Latin America. SEWA's full promise, however, has yet to be realized. We often forget the immensity of India's informal sector, which embraces more than 90% of our workforce. Within it are millions of people engaged in thousands of small occupations requiring no significant capital investment, only resourcefulness and initiative. We need many more organizations like SEWA, many more Ela Bhatt to help organize these millions so that they too can gain access to credit, acquire skills and confidence, and position themselves better in the marketplace. SEWA's great lesson is that the best help for the poor is help for self-help. Ridding India of poverty was paramount, but where, she asked, should the line of material satisfaction be drawn? Should we blindly imitate the affluent societies of the West and accept the inevitability of standards of living based on waste? Should progress be synonymous with an assault on nature? She asked us to think of an alternative path of development more in tune with India's circumstances and its civilizational values. Ela Bhatt has articulated such an alternative. She has described poverty as the moral failure of society and its mass persistence so long after independence as an indictment of our whole approach to development. Perhaps wealth and want will always coexist, but can wealth that is built on want alone be justified? Is life only about producing and consuming even more and more? As a new starting point, she has proposed what she describes as the 100-mile principles, that we should meet our basic needs of food, clothing, housing, primary education and health care, as well as access to capital from within a radius of 100 miles. By doing so, we will energize local skills, and productive capacities and provide employment to all. Ela Bhatt's proposal does not arise from any dry economic theory. It is concerned with repairing the social fabric, with making the poor true partners in development, with giving preference to the local against the global. Implicit in it is the more fundamental question of how society should live and how much and in what way it should produce and consume. This is a challenge to Davos man. It is also a challenge to each one of us to think afresh about our common future. Thank you, Ela Bhatt, for all that you have done. Jai Hind.